SKNFA.com with Premier League Live. Without fans in the stadium due to COVID-19 protocols, you can now watch every single Premier League match this season on www.sknfa.com and click on Live TV. Games are shown live on every match day with halftime and post-game shows. It's Premier League Live. Commentary, analysis, action. Never miss a game.
Pleasant good afternoon to you. Pleasant good afternoon to all within St. Kitts and all outside of the shores of St. Kitts. Welcome to Warner Park. We have match number 11 for you. A David versus Goliath situation. Former champs Rams Village Superstars versus newly promoted Dieppe Eagles, who got a beaten in their second round match. And in their first round match, we thought they were holding their own, but then the floodgates opened. Will it be a repeat, or will it go back to tough and tight ways? What's his journey with me?
Yes, that's a really big question. A team that have already conceded 10 goals so far in the season, 2 against St. Paul's, 8 against their neighbours, Saddlers, and they'll be looking to redeem themselves to this afternoon against the last season's finalists, losing finalists, Village Superstars. So it's a battle in the hand, and it promises to be a good game. I do think they should not try to go toe-to-toe, head-to-head with Village Superstars. Just try to keep themselves in the game and look to counter-attack. Let Village have the possession, and they look to counter-attack whenever Village loses the ball. So it promises to be quickly.
Well, in the background we're hearing somebody with a radio or a TV trying to look at the West Indies CG50 finals over there in Trinidad. But it's football at Warner Park is the main feature here for us. I guess those of you with televisions and internet, you can multitask. But here comes Village, try to get across immediately, and Carlos Botti is in the back of the net in the first minute of play. Across, coming from the right side, Bertie picked off the man, muscled off the man, caught the goalkeeper in no man's land, and had the easiest of tasks to knock it into the empty net. Village 1, Dieppe 0. They're in trouble already, what?
Big trouble indeed, Bertie getting a one, scoring very easily indeed, and putting Village Superstars ahead, and that very good news for Dieppe. As I said, they already conceded 10 goals before this match, and they conceded now in the first minute. So bad news for Dieppe Eagles.
Well, they're trying something now. They've pushed Cranston forward. A cross coming in. Now some of these young players, that are in the lineup for Dieppe Eagles, I know they're in trouble. I'm saying that because there's always the age-old argument out of position. Dijon Payne plays for the Can't Use team at centre midfield for a number of years, 2 years or so. CDM, he calls himself, a number 6 position, and here he's in left back. Similarly, Paris, a youngster about 18, 19, he's playing on the right back position. He's under pressure now as Village comes again. Oh, this time ball going just wide, but it was a good shot, a good lineup from that man. I think it's Botti again.
It's Carlos Botti
having his way with a weakened Dieppe Eagles defense.
Well, that was a very good shot. He hit it with some power, good technique there, but just didn't get the ball in between those two uprights. But Village already looking very ominous indeed. And we're just in the 3rd minute or so of this game.
Here they come again. This man is onside. Looks like soccer. He comes across the goal mouth. Oh, and he gets a little deflection that fell nicely for him, the goalkeeper.
And Village is the sort of team, they're ruthless. Village with goals.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Score 20 goals, they're going to score 20 goals. They're not the kind of a team that would score 5 goals and be satisfied with that. They're going to score goals.
They pick it off again. Aston. But Phipps is battling away. The captain of the team. He gets it back. He turns. Finds help. Looking for Henderson. Goes in the middle. Gets to Cranston. Boston is speeding down the centre forward channel. He doesn't get it. He goes to the right. Finds Decent. He's over Decent. Gets help trying to get the cross. Dieppe. Just enjoying a little bit of possession for now. Paris trying to probe the centre defensive area. Clear on some Village. It's like trying to find Bertie. But he couldn't latch onto one this time. Keeper gets it. Heads go up in the middle. Knocked away by Buchanan.
I did say in my opening remarks that what Dieppe should be doing is not to try to go toe-to-toe with like Village Superstars. Go toe-to-toe with Bad United, South Stars, not Village United, not Village Superstars. And here comes Dieppe.
Boston trying in a sea of white shirts. Eventually they foul the Village player. Aston, Fleming, Dennis, variety. Over the other Fleming, Ardell. Ardell speeds it down to man Johnson. Johnson is in football boots, not track shoes. Elliott. Trying to go foul. Hendon. Phipps. Cranston. Over to Decent in the middle. Attempt at goal. They're trying. They're stabbing away, but not much of to do with anything in the event.
Yes, he looked to stab that one, but using his weaker foot, looked to stab the ball past the goalkeeper. He come caught
another through ball. He has 1 against 3, and Bertie's sometimes a selfish football. He's going all alone this time. Didn't wait for any help to come. He tried to chip the goalkeeper, but as I usually say, fish and chips. Football, we need to get shots.
Yes, but really, we want to see a competitive game, and there's nothing wrong.
Picked off.
Comes again.
By Wilkes. 3 players converge on him. They take it away. One of them is Shari. Now they try to find Boston up front, but Dennis Fleming has him covered. Boston is fighting. Boston wins it, but in an illegal manner. Fleming to Pike. It's Raheem Francis. A little ground battle there for it. Ball being knocked into touch. Just a few yards away from the Western upright, Western flag.
Village look very much in the mood. Look like they're going to score some goals tonight.
Well, that was in the first minute. Kind of cool down a little bit now, as Dieppe is pulling back their numbers according to your advice. But here comes Village taking their own time. They got one already, no need to rush it. Raheem trying to free Bertie. Bertie looks over his shoulder, tries to go across the goal mouth. It comes off of Nathaniel Huggins. Bubbles to the keeper.
Yeah, 2 good ideas from Bertie. There were 2 players on the far side there into space, and Bertie were looking to play the ball into space. He comes again. More good defending there by Dieppe this time, clearing the ball out of danger. Danger is not completely clear as Village Superstars still looking to go forward.
Yes, it's Village. Getting a throw in. Buchanan will take it. They're trying to work across. Ball blocked, but comes off of the The attacking, overlapping Buchanan. Makes his way back now. We just noticed that there's a new keeper in for Dieppe, in the person of Ellsworth Hanley. Normally, again, Bertie is breaking. Bertie's trying to get around one man. He does. He shoots. Blocked. Payne playing in the number 5 slot. Takes it over. Looks up. Looks for help. Lofted drive upfield. Met by Fleming. Fleming over to Johnson in one-touch play. Johnson speeds down the left flank. Crosses now. Who's there? Kimari Johnson. An easy chance. Muffed and missed. Sent it down to Rozak Road. Disappointed himself and a bit embarrassed. Head bowed. Strolling back. Poor technique.
Must be very disappointed for a man of his quality and standard. He really should have done better with that one. He should have at least forced the goalkeeper to make a save. But
here what I was telling you, what in terms of that base defense. I know Paris. Paris cannot match the pace of Johnson. Well, here come again. This time in the box. This time it should be a goal. It's goal. It's there. Making no joke with this one. 2-0. It looks like the man soccer. Or is that Kimari atoning for his miss now? Yes, it is Kimari.
That's easy pickings. There's so much space for Grace to maneuver and navigate there towards that goal. I really believe that the defending, be more packed. They're trying it, but they're not organized. Look at that. They have five players at the back there. They're not organized as well as they should. They're not as tight and as compact as they should. And it could be done. A bit more organized, a bit more disciplined. But that is poor defending, and Village Superstars is going to exploit those situations all night if they're allowed to.
2 goals in 10 minutes with 90 minutes to go. This is spelling disaster. Kimari. Goal scorer Kimari Rogers. Missed an easy one and then made up for it less than a minute. Referee Malik Laibud has Grammy Brown with him and Junico Matthew, probably doing our second game for the season so far. It was mentioned the return of Zakish, who hails from the island of Nevis, goalkeeping for the Village Superstars, getting his first one out in the bars. Zakish is one player who went abroad to study, probably on. And Boston is onside. Boston gets in, and Boston scores! It's 2-1.
Watch a goal by Boston. Very good goal indeed to pull one back for Dieppe. The ball was played through the Village Superstar defense. Boston got on the end of it. He had to do the hard work of getting on the goalkeeper. He did that, beat the goalkeeper, and that one was in the back of the net for Dieppe in the 12th minute. So Dieppe pulling one back. Very good sign for them.
Well, 3 goals in 12 minutes. We're heading for a goal first. Johnson breaking down. Johnson in the box. Johnson going across. Inside netting. No fans are here to say ooh ah for that one. Side netting. A bit selfish on that occasion.
Yes.
Put the ball across the Bertie would have been on 2.
That was a very tight angle for us to score. We really should get options and really should have crossed the ball instead of going for the shot. But we have seen Freeman score from that on so many occasions from that tight angle. I think he had that uncanny ability to score from those angles. But
it was a strange look in the Village defense at that occasion to have Batson so much room in between the two Flemings in the inside right forward channel. I was wondering where was Dennis Fleming at the time, where was Ardell Fleming at the time, and of course the man Raheem Francis. They simply left him alone. Again, Rogers, the man is down, the ball knocked outside.
Well, Village Superstars will be very much disappointed that they didn't keep a clean sheet intact. All big teams now pride themselves on keeping clean sheets. Village Superstars conceding very early against Dieppe, newly promoted Dieppe. and they'll be very much disappointed indeed. I'm sure they're now discussing it now. We have a break, a short break, temporary break. You see the back line there, looking a bit disappointed, as well as they should be, to concede a soft goal. But well worked by Boston. Skills there. Got to do the hard work. He made his run, time his run in the first place, and then had to but here comes the superstar looking for the third goal.
Down the left flank goes Johnson again. Let's see what he'll do. Will he cross? He crosses this time and Bertie leaves it. But he leaves it for no, in fact, Rogers leaves it for Bertie, and Bertie just couldn't get it from beneath his feet. But they're not yet out of the woods. Buchanan picks it up. Buchanan, short pass. Oh, fancy little rainbow there by Wilkes. By a strong tackle from Payne. He goes to the ground. Referee says it's clean. Clearance from Henderson. Trying to find Boston. Boston has 3 shots around him. Gets help. Now they come forward. Ooh. A little altercation here. Buchanan sticking in and the man not happy with it. A little peacemaker coming across in Raheem Francis.
Good work by Boston there just a while ago, and he walked out the field.
Buchanan.
I wonder what's the problem. Boston goes out the field.
The Boston wasn't involved. The guy was really nipping at the heels of the number 12. I think it's Kadim Cooper. Cooper didn't take a liking to it at all. He actually pushed out a hand and pushed him away, and was, as we say, facing up to him in order to get his revenge, had it not been for the intervention of others. But escalated into something that would have been ugly. But here they come again, trying to go downfield. Rogers picks it up. Rogers leads out Wilkes. He got a boot to it before the ball went into touch. Throw into
player goes
to Dieppe.
And stays down, the player.
Yeah, this is the same guy, the guy who was nicked. I think it looked like Cooper. Buchanan really nicked him. Buchanan stabbed him and nicked him somewhere in the shin. Maybe just above the shin guard. And that's what he was upset about. In the ankle. Caught him somewhere where it is not protected. And he was really mad. He lashed out his hand.
But from a neutral point of view, from a neutral fan point of view, who would like to see a competitive, entertaining game, good to see Dieppe pulling one back. And what we would like to see Dieppe doing now is to be more compact. Not only compact, because you want him to get players back, but another thing to get them organized. Like St. Paul would have the goalkeeper who can galvanize the defense and get players to keep a shape. I don't know if Dieppe has that, but they really should be getting numbers back and trying to deny real superstars the space that they have been enjoying so far.
I cast your mind back to the last season when security forces had village superstars 2 goals down in the first 5 minutes. And it only served 10-2. Yeah, right. It only served to anger village, so I hope that goal didn't anger village at all. Or better yet, if they could equalize. Here comes Bertie trying a long one. Again, he's trying to beat the goalkeeper off his line. A second time it doesn't work.
And so they will be encouraged by that goal, and the first thing is to defend. The foundation is the first foundation is to defend and look towards getting goal,
yes.
Using Boston as a focal point.
Yes, my friend, you have to defend with defenders.
You could defend as a team too.
I'm telling you that Sharik Paris cannot match the pace of Johnson as a defender. He needs help out there. Dijon Payne is not a wing-sided player. He's good in the center of the field where you can see both flanks. Here they come again, speeding away Johnson. But this time the ball gets to Mr. Hanley in goal. Here is the man Paris. Over to Cranston, he cannot get it. Boston gives it back. Payne cleans up. Phipps trying to fish Shawi. Long ball on the right flank. Shawi trying to get around Ardell. Ardell bodies him out. He's fouled. Ardell gets it back from Dennis. for Flemings. Rouse. Over to Austin. Austin. Trying to find Wilkes. Payne battling away. Tackling the ball out.
Very good tackle, Al. Crucial tackle.
Yes, because that could have mounted a serious attack. But he was waiting on the inside, so too was the man they call Mughead. Kimari Rogers. Goal scorer. Both have registered one each so far. Francis. Goes on the inside. Finds Elliott. Ball won and lost by Dieppe. Go back to Village. Chip forward, but he's onside. The flag says on, but he shoots and blocked away. He gets a second chance. No. Clearance from Elliott. Puts it away for a corner.
This is like shooting practice for Boaty. And Boaty's got to be getting all that space and time.
Yeah. He's had several shots for the afternoon. He tried to chip one, it went over. He tried one a long volley, it went over. He scored, that's 3. He tried one just that was blocked, that's 4. He's only getting a lot of laces on that ball.
Yes, almost as if he's in a shooting gallery. In a shooting gallery in Canary. Here comes Dieppe now, being forced to defend.
Austin crosses, blocked down by Phipps. Cleared eventually by Phipps. It looks like another corner or a throw-in.
Corner.
Yep.
Corner.
Yep.
Yes. Another corner. Are we counting the corner? That's about it. Third corner so far.
I reckon it's about 3 indeed. Low into the box. Fleming trying to latch onto it, cannot. Knocked again into the box. Clearance from that bay. Rouse is back. Goes over to Johnson, who has changed sides. Johnson has help. Austin. Austin missed that one. Gives it to Payne. Payne to Cranston. Cranston gives it back to Austin. Austin trying to find Bertie Rogers. It comes on the inside. No. Hanley gets there first. Austin cradling nicely, giving it back to his midfield. Now they go to the right side. Zakish comes off his mark. Oh, almost made a mess of it. Shabby got a boot on it, but the ball was blocked by the boot of Zakish.
Yes, almost a big blunder there by Zakish. He's back in Premier League.
Pike advised going forward with the ball. Gives it on to Austin. Austin holds on to it a bit long. Boston is fighting him. He tackles Boston, eventually fouls him too.
But this is a good passage of play. After they've scored the goal, they've looked good. They look good going forward. And as I said, they're trying to get as many players as possible behind the ball. Whenever they lose the ball, they lose the ball, they get players behind the ball, with Boston staying up front as the focal point.
On that occasion, he really used his body. He's much bigger than Austin. Cranston chips it over to the far side. Easy ball for Zakish.
Well, this is somewhat of a good comeback to maintain this the game. It will be well for them, and it will be good. It will be a good watch.
Long ball over to the man who switched sides. That's Wilkes. Wilkes has Paris. Ball knocked onto the hand of Paris. In my opinion, that should not have been called.
A strange call, yes, because the clear
knocked the ball into there, and he got back the advantage. Was going into the box.
A strange call indeed. The clear advantage for the superstars. And the referee blew the whistle to stop the game, pull back the game. So the superstars now with a chance. Dieppe has a wall of 2, and then they have a wall of 3 now, and 5 players inside the box defending against this free kick.
Chipped up, heads go up, blocked away. Clearance from Phipps. Rogers puts it back in. Oh, Hanley's having a tough time down there in terms of his timing. Got away on that occasion.
Very good technical game by Rogers. One time volley back inside the box. It was a good one. Looking to Bill.
Yeah, they're building. All right, they've connected some passes. Eventually, they give it to Austin. Austin looking for some help, trying to find Bertie. He's fouled in the process. Takes it quickly. Rogers, another foul. So it hits the ground.
Superstars, hungry for goals. I said they sort of team that would be ruthless. They would exploit the space all night if they're allowed to. Rogers is always hungry for goal. He's away now with his man. No, he walks away.
Well, it's a set piece about 25, that's 28 yards. 28 yards out or so. Maybe a little more. That ball looks very far back. Better for the striker, Fleming. Let's see if he has any curl and pace. Fleming, curls and pace. Oh, good one. On target. Keeper had to save.
Very good save there by the goalkeeper. Good shot, first of all. And keeper Kermp with a very good save to prevent real superstars to score the third goal. But corner comes in now.
Head on. Village knocks it away.
It's good so far. Dieppe staying in the game. It seems as though the floodgates would have been open since the first minute. But Dieppe does look good. The game go along. They pull one back, so it's 2-1. I said it makes for a good watch, especially from the neutral fan point of view, to see Dieppe at least competing.
He ain't having acres of time. Picked off by Mughead. Mughead speeding into the box. Mughead, his good angle. He shoots. It's blocked partially. Then cleared by Elliott. Good chance missed. Should have been 3-1. But here they come again. Giving away to Boston. Boston tries from far. Oh, good idea. Poor execution.
Well, Boston looking good, Al. He's looking good. He's taking his chances.
Good positioning as well. He's getting in between the two centre backs, that's Francis and Fleming, and picked off that one and tried from some distance, but Zakic was off his line, preparing to receive from his defenders.
Normally, see Boston having so much influence in the game, not usually showing industriousness, but he's working well tonight. He's really superstar. Far side, looking to go forward now.
It's overlapping back Fleming. Now they go forward. That man is onside, but ball too strong. That's Rogers. Finally votes it out to one of his better players in Elliott. Elliott goes route one, long down to Sharry. He has company. Ardell turns him inside out, gives the ball away. Henderson gets it. Trying to find Boston. Boston goes offside, but nonetheless the ball sent all the way down to Zakic. Zakic, drop kick to Austin. Austin up to Bertie. Bertie looking for Johnson. Johnson has company in pain. Johnson puts it back one time. Huggins comes just in time to give Village their fourth corner.
Yes, Village having their fourth corner, looking to score their third goal. But I said this has been a good recovery by Dieppe. From the goal scored in the first minute, we really thought that the game would have been over as a contest in the 15th minute, but they have recovered well, and the corner kick goes back over the byline. Then another corner kick for Village Superstars.
5.
So it's 5 corner kicks now for just giving.
No, I think they have more. I think they have more. 5 from this side. I think they have about 7. Here they come again. Slip on, flicked in this time. Number 3. They stood up, thinking that man was outside. Oh, and they're right. He was outside.
Yes.
Buchanan, Johnson, turning Cranston, Then dropping it off for Rose. Rose. Midfield battle. One and lost, and they're pushing through Henderson. But Francis is there. Francis goes to Zakish. Zakish has no problem. Over to Ardell. Ardell goes long. Finds Rogers. Rogers challenge for the ball. Still. Ball not settled. Goes to ground. Austin is fouled. Johnson trying to get Bertie involved. Bertie, poor first touch control. Ball comes off his left boot and goes to Mr. Hanley in goal. Hanley gives it up to Rose, inviting shots. Rose, Austin, Johnson looking to cross. Johnson is offside. The flag stays up. Grammy Brown, first assistant referee on the western touchline, has his flag up and pointed to the spot.
They're looking much more organized. They're looking much more disciplined now. They are pushing up and holding a higher back line, and they're also getting back in numbers, so creating problems for Village Superstars. So as I said, this is a nice recovery so far from Dieppe, and looking much more organized, looking much more disciplined in defense.
Oh, nice little touch from Boston. Doesn't get it back though. Village intercepts. Austin giving it to Payne. Payne gets help. Huggins, Cranston battling away. Henderson getting involved. Buchanan. A lot of short passes. They're all in a little space, a 10 by 10 space. Good idea. Great play from Rose to get off that mumble jumble there and spread it to the left side. Now they're going on the left flank. Now they're finding some space across the box. Big clearance from Huggins. Robbing Bertie of the ball. Another corner.
Big clearance indeed, and just in nick of time, he was able to clear that one away from Bertie. He was lurking with intent, ready to pounce on that one, but he cleared it in the old-fashioned way. Here comes the corner kick.
Pushed away, then headed away. Boston picks it up, come all the way back. He's under pressure, loses it. Austin, Bertie giving chase down the right flank. Bertie saving it. Bertie gets it back. He's offside. Came from an offside position and picked up the ball. Well, for those of you watching at home, you realize that in the top left-hand corner of your screen, the score is being flashed at the time. We had 12 minutes on the board when all 3 goals were scored. Now, almost 20 minutes, we've had nothing. That augurs well for Dieppe. Adds to the point what Watts was making. They're claiming and arguing for the ball. Libert says it's Village ball. Wilkes, Aston, Francis. Village going back. Fleming. Then it's to Ardell. Blocked by Shari. Good block by Shari. Shari now has one man inside the box. Can he find him? He stops. He crosses it. Boston! Oh, just over the crossbar. What a play by Dieppe. What a counter attack. A 2-man counter. What?
Oh, what a play indeed. And Boston said he seemed to be in the mood and he got into a very good position.
Typical striker's move to the near post, but just couldn't get it on target.
What a play indeed. And he's a big man using his body there just now to get that one across the goal line. Unfortunately, it just went clear. A good play by Dieppe.
Again, they're trying to free Wilkes on the right side. He gets it down this time. He goes to the ground. There's no whistle. Just that he's on the ground. He's helped up now by prefers to stay down, feel a little bit of pain maybe. Helped up by Payne. No pun intended. Probably fell heavily on his hand. Look at his hand is the problem. As Jenny Pine comes over, an association appointed physio comes over, well qualified. The association is opting to have qualified persons deal with these injuries so the players can recover much better than if an unqualified person guessing what to do. Village, 2-1. Heading up to the 35th minute mark. Austin has some time, has some space, chips it forward. The man is onside. Rogers, no, he's offside.
So now they may look like an organized team. When I say they look much more organized, much more disciplined. I don't know if they go not here in the goalkeeper, but somebody must have been there in the back line galvanizing the defense. But they're holding a very good back line and getting the players to go up in time. So this is about the third consecutive time in quick succession we have seen the superstars caught in offside position.
Well, what they have done is that they've pushed Mr. Captain Phipps, the number 10 player, in the number 6 slot. And he has galvanized Elliott and Huggins, trying to run the offside traps. The Village strikers are over exuberant and they're going offside. Meanwhile, they've kept back Payne and Paris, asking them to stay home. So it's almost like a 5-man defense. But they should not get cocky and try to lose that shape.
Exactly, and that's the whole idea. Be disciplined, maintain your shape, especially out of possession, maintain your shape. When you get the chance to go forward, well, you do so, but it takes a lot of hard work.
And depend on little breaks like what Boston and Sherry got a while ago. Little counters, little robbing the ball in the attacking third and trying to go forward.
Exactly. And it seemed to be working. I said that they conceded in the first 5 minutes 2 goals, and then pull one back and look at the scoreline now. So if they can go into the dressing room with the scoreline, they'll be very much encouraged. Then come back out and again try the same thing maybe for the first 20 minutes. Maybe for the first 20 minutes of the second half. If the scoreline stays the same way, then you can start to attack some players forward. As now you'll be encouraged, you'll be in a good position.
Here comes Johnson, pushing off his man, coming across the box. Met by Huggins. Huggins and Elliott have been doing a very good job in there for Dieppe. Two of their better players, two of the better defenders, in fact. But here comes Village. Still hungry, still thirsty. Payne is with Mughead. Payne knocks it away for yet another corner. By my reckoning, it's about 9. I think 6 from this side, 3 from the other side. They take it short to Wilkes. Wilkes is offside.
So what is this feeling coach?
They're trying to run the offside trap, and as you realize, these guys are just thirsty and hungry for goal. They're only focusing on one thing.
Exactly. And what would happen? Dieppe will be encouraged by what is happening, and conversely, will Superstar be frustrated, and they are frustrated right now because in the first, this is an easy one for Bill Superstars.
Wasted by Austin, a shot from some distance, 25 yards out, rather than looking for Johnston on the far post.
Show the frustration, and look at his body language, Austin. Very disappointed indeed with that shot. Pulled the shot across the face of the goal and went wide. But a very good comeback by Dieppe. As I said, we thought they were going to capitulate in the first 10 minutes or so. But a good comeback after pulling one back.
Cranston coming forward. Oh, that man is about 10 miles offside. He touches it now. This is what I cannot understand. Why do I have to wait until he touches the ball? He's actively involved. He's running after the ball. We don't have any VAR here. Why are you waiting until he touches the ball? A blind man with a wooden glass could just see that he was offside.
I made that point. It's all about VAR. But we don't have VAR here. Yeah, sorry. It's all about VAR. It's an international rule. It's a new part of the rule. The rule has been tweaked to accommodate VAR. But it's really not working here. You have to wait until the player touches the ball to put up the flag.
Pike. Big clearance on the inside. Goalkeeper should get it. Again, for offside. We should be tapping the offsides. This is where the coach will get frustrated now and try to send some messages out there.
Yes. But I hope I'm not overstaying, but this is a very good comeback by Dieppe. one point, as I said, they really were looking for them to capitulate and really superstars kill out the game. Even in the first 15 minutes of the game, 5 goals, and that's it. But they've done well. They didn't panic at all. They come back in a good shape. Here they are now, Botti.
Botti robbed of the ball by one of the defenders. They go forward. Austin trying to get it. Austin trying to shoot one time, but the keeper got back. Keeper recovered.
The keeper didn't fancy full thing there. You got to be careful. You don't get overconfident. Just made a somewhat elaborate pass there.
Here's Boston trying to free Shari down the right flank. A bit too hard, a bit too straight. Zakish comes off his line, gives it up to Johnson. Johnson, ball stolen again. They try to go to find Boston, but he's not there this time. In that centre forward channel where he picked off 1 or 2 passes before, and this time he was dropping back to help. Village with Francis. Let's hope it didn't go through. Here comes Village. Come across the face of the box. Again, Huggins is there.
Huggins conceding the corner kick. Old-fashioned way. Instead of looking to play the ball out from the back, get the ball over the byline, get his players back into a shape, into the setup. Really superstar. Just look at he's normally an eager player, and just look at his body language. They're frustrated now. I'm sure they would have thought they would have been 5-0 up by this point.
And coasting.
And coasting, yes.
The fringe players will be very, very upset with them. But here they come again. Heads go up, blocked away, shot on goal. He's there. Hanley saving and covering up. These are the teams, the French players will say, boy, put in 5 goals, I could get a game.
Good. French players are there looking, waiting for a chance to go on. Good performance by Dieppe.
Henderson. Cooper. Trying to find Henderson again. Doesn't work. Throwing to Village. Fleming to Fleming. Rouse. Aston. Buchanan. Bertie. Aston. Trying to force it through to Rogers. The 3 players I spoke about converge on him. Now they slam it forward. Trying to find Boston. Boston not at home. Rogers. Aston. Bertie. Turns. Into Rogers. Rogers trying to get away. Muscles off the ball. Up to Henderson. Henderson. Cranston, long ball over. Boston is on the far side. This could be dangerous. Boston picks it up. Stabs it into Henderson. Henderson cannot get it. Zakish gets it instead.
Oh, Boston was off balance there. They tried to make that pass. Went ahead of the ball and tried to get back. And if that had been a good... Here comes the superstars and the counter-attack.
A break for Botti. Just couldn't latch onto it. The John Payne turns back for help. Finds Huggins with him. Huggins. Selling guns. Almost gave it up. Eventually finds Shari. Shari chops it off for Payne. Payne. Cranston. Phipps up to Henderson. Henderson is offside. He knows it. Allows it to run to Shari. Defense gets there first and knocks it back to Zakish. Zakish up to Johnson. Johnson back to Fleming. Old man overlapping on the far side. This is when they'll beat the outside trap, but they don't use it. Huggins intervenes. Dieppe gets it back. Straight up forward, trying to find Boston, the target man. Village wins it. Knocks it to the left side. Eventually Ardell gets it. Now he goes into the centre forward channel. Botti's there, and Botti just lobs it into the hand of Hanley and then screams in pain or embarrassment.
I think it's more embarrassment.
Oh. A Mack truck just knocked down a mini Jeep.
Damage has been done.
think he knocked the wind out of Adele Fleming. Just trying to catch his. Yeah. The bodies collided in the midriff area.
Natural athlete.
High jumper, yeah. And hurdler. Ball down the right flank. And this is what I was talking about. Paris will be left in the wake, but the man Phipps, the captain, came back and he's doing the covering duties. On both sides.
So you can't beat none of that. All of they don't have the personnel. They're able to get a shape.
Yeah, they got a shape now. They got a shape now. It's like 5 men back. 4 plus 1 defensive midfielder who is really holding. Cranston trying to find the left side. Oh, and Boston is miles offside.
He knows that.
Doesn't even bother to go forward.
But good to, at least good to see him making the effort. As I said, he's not known very much to be an industrious person. But good to see him making the effort.
Bertie. Aston is offside. What? I think we've reached double figures in offsides now for Village.
Yeah, the Village superstars said that they'll be very much frustrated. But this is
Bertie, Aston, Mughead.
Yes. Because Dieppe could have easily panicked and just give in. But they made a very good comeback, showed some courage, and now they're in the game. They're still in the game. The game could have easily been over as a contest, but it's still alive.
Oh, interpass between Boston and Phipps. Boston gets it back. Boston now use Cranston. Cranston, good pass over to Henderson. Henderson, dummy to Cooper. Cooper tried to cross, but the only white shot's in the box. Boston picks up one. Boston comes across. No, it blocked partially. He gets it back. Gives it to Cooper. Then they cross. Oh, and Dieppe is winning the corner.
Now they get a corner. This is good play.
Pushing the ball in the box. There are numbers in the box. Phipps has left his defensive line to come forward to see if he can poach a goal. Now he's jogging back. Probably going to interchange with Elliott, the taller man. Elliott is about 6'4".
And just look at the body language of the Village superstars.
As we see the extra time being put up now. We had 3 goals in 12 minutes, and now we're at the 45th minute mark, and there was nothing else.
Nothing else. Which represents a remarkable recovery by Dieppe. A remarkable recovery by Dieppe. And all the no goals, it still end up to be an entertaining game. Tactically entertaining game.
Daniel nods it down to Phipps. Phipps goes wide. Finds help in Cranston. Cranston chip it over to trying to find Boston. Shari Francis clears the day for Village. Buchanan finds Aston. Rose again. Boston using his
good. And that's good, Al. Being aggressive up front, defending from up front. Very good play by Boston.
Here's Village. He's donating it to Dieppe. Shari's onside this time. Shari gets some space on the left flank. Goes back to his stronger right foot. Slides it back. Finds Boston. Boston into Henderson. Oh, Henderson can turn in the box. No, he's being monitored by Dennis Fleming. Dennis. Up to Johnson. Johnson. Harassed by Shari. Gets it off to Aston. Aston gets it off to Rouse. Rouse. Rogers. Gets away from one. But Huggins robs him of the ball as this whistle goes for half time. 2-1. We thought we were seeing the floodgates open, but Dieppe consolidated, managed the damage, and will go into the halftime down only 1 goal. Over to Master Control, and we'll come back with you.
Coming up is the Premier League Live halftime show.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports, all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
For 2021, Smart Electronics is giving you the best deals you can ever imagine. From January 1st until April 30th, you will get the best deals in the entire federation. Plus, that's not all. Get extra special deals on Valentine's Day on all items store-wide, such as cell phones, 85 inches smart TVs, laptops, washing machines, refrigerators, AC units, small appliances, and much more. Visit us. We're located at Port Zante, opposite the food court, or call us at 466-4271. This promotion is valid until April 30th. Terms and conditions apply.
Caravana on Liverpool Row is your anything you want store in St. Kitts. They have a wide variety of just about everything. Ladies and men's clothing, shoes, children's clothing, toys, housewares of all kinds, small appliances like clothes heaters, microwaves, electric kettles and more, cosmetics, perfumes, cosmetic jewelry and much, much more. Their prices are unbeatable and customer service is second to none. Shop at Caravana on Liverpool Row Bastair. Call 465-1745. At Caravana, find value supplies at great prices.
It's the new and improved SK Newsline Android mobile app. With the SK Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SK Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SK Newsline, and download the app today. The SK Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
Strictly Sports is back! Strictly Sports is back! And better than ever! The website that brings you all kind of sports. No rumors, no nigga business, just sports. Log on to www.getstrictlysports.com. That's GETSTRICTLYSPORTS.com and get articles, features, videos, and photos. Local, regional, and international stories. And don't forget to check out our online sports store.
It is little right now, but in time it will get hugely.
And we have lots of room for you advertisers. And advertising is free right now. You heard me right. Free. Just call 762-3134 for more information. This is good. This is good. If I miss the game, all I got to do is log on and everything right there. Strictly Sports is back.
This is the Premier League Live halftime show.
It's halftime here at the match number 11 in SKNF Premier League, a match between Village Superstars and Dieppe Eagles. When the game started, we thought it was going to flood goals, but at the 45-minute mark, it's only 2-1. LeSean has been outside multitasking. He was the one looking at cricket as well as taking notes on the game. What have you seen so far?
Well, the game got off to a fast start. Two really Superstars scoring a goal. Almost as the game would get the game kicked off, they got the lead. They doubled the lead. They could have had more, but then they got one back to Shavan Boston, and the game looks clean contested. But I believe really Superstars would be disappointed, the more disappointed of the two teams, considering the amount of chances they had, the amount of corners they had, the amount of opportunities they had to extend their lead. But kudos to them, having gone down 2-0 in the first 10 minutes or so. They did well to come to get back into the game and to remain competitive in this encounter.
The first thing that comes to mind, LeSean, that is helping Dieppe is the number of offsides for Village Superstars. By reckoning alone, we've seen more than 10. 10 in 45 minutes means that the game is being interrupted. Every time you try to go forward, your play is interrupted by an offside. That's like an extra defender.
Yeah, yes, and it shows that in one sense, the Real Village Superstars attackers keen to get the game going, but it shows a form of indiscipline in a way, because you have to understand that if you don't take advantage of these opportunities, a good team will always make you pay. And with Dieppe still in this game, they could eventually make as really superstars pay for all this outside. And what it does too, it releases the pressure off of the defense for Dieppe, for all the good work that really superstars has done in pulling on the pressure. All those outside calls would release the pressure for Dieppe.
Let's begin to focus on some individual now. We first go with Carlos Berti. He has a lot of shots, hardly any on target. For a player who is supposed to be of national caliber, we expect much better from him.
Yes, I thought many attacks he did, he wasn't patient. He just looked for the shot. He didn't try to see if he could get a teammate, playing a teammate and make another move. Be a bit patient, and a lot of the shots that he got on target, he hit them straight to the keeper at a comfortable height. Most goalkeepers get more difficult shots at practice, so he would have to come better for a player of his caliber, as you said, in the second half and throughout the season for us with the superstars.
His opposite number, Siobhan Boston, what seems to be very impressed. Looks like he's in the mood, he's battling away, pushing his body into places, knocking around players, and he got the goal.
Yes, and it comes back to a discussion me and you had sometime last season. As a coach, what would you prefer? An athlete with some technical skill, a player with good technical skill but no athletic ability? And he is a proponent of having a good athlete with some technical ability, because a 50-50 ball will turn for him with his pace and his strength will be, well, sorry, a 70-30 ball would be a 50-50 ball for him, because his ability to run, his sprint and pick up the ball, as we saw with the goal. It was a pass that didn't have enough legs. Another striker, the defender the goalkeeper would have gotten to it, but with his natural ability to run fast, he was able to take advantage of that.
Well, I'm impressed with the duo of Elliott and Huggins in the back line for Dieppe. I know they're going to struggle on the flanks with Payne, with the pace of Payne and the pace of Price, not too quick youngsters. But those two, they have been doing a very good job in the middle. A lot of crosses when they got down the flanks, they were just in time to knock them away from danger.
Yes, and we've seen, as you said, the defenders of Dieppe, especially on the right-hand side, being beaten quite often throughout this first half. But because of the recovery of Huggins and Elliott, as you said, they were able to keep some attacks of Village Superstars at bay. But as we've been saying, as we said last time we played, is being able to repeat that and being consistent with it.
Just before we go, let me sneak in one. What was the score in Antigua?
Well, Trinidad Red Force, I think they got to 360 something, 367, I think, for 5 from their 50 overs.
Okay, well, we snuck in some cricket information there, but it will be more football action for you in the second half when Dieppe Eagles try to manage the damage against the powerful Rams Village Superstars. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports, all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
For 2021, Smart Electronics is giving you the best deals you can ever imagine. From January 1st until April 30th, you will get the best deals in the entire federation. Plus, that's not all. Get extra special deals on Valentine's Day on all items store-wide, such as cell phones, 85 inches smart TVs, laptops, washing machines, refrigerators, AC units, small appliances, and much more. Visit us. We're located at Port Zante, opposite the food court, or call us at 466-4271. This promotion is valid until April 30th. Terms and conditions apply.
Caribana on Liverpool Row is your anything you want store in St. Kitts. They have a wide variety of just about everything. Ladies and men's clothing, shoes, children's clothing, toys, housewares of all kinds, small appliances like clothes heaters, microwaves, electric kettles and more, cosmetics, perfumes, cosmetic jewelry and much, much more. Their prices are unbeatable and customer service is second to none. Shop at Caravana on Liverpool Row Bastair. Call 465-1745. At Caravana, find value supplies at great prices.
It's the new and improved SK Newsline Android mobile app. With the SK Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SK Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SK Newsline, and download the app today. The SK Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
Strictly Sports is back! Strictly Sports is back! And better than ever! The website that brings you all kind of sports. No rumors, no nigger business, just sports. Log on to www.getstrictlysports.com. That's GETSTRICTLYSPORTS.com and get articles, features, videos, and photos. Local, regional, and international stories. And don't forget to check out our online sports store.
It is little right now, but in time it will get hugely.
And we have lots of room for you advertisers. And advertising is free right now. You heard me right. Free. Just call 762-3134 for more information. This is good. This is good. If I miss the game, all I got to do is log on and everything right there. Strictly Sports is back.
Football is back, and the St. Kitts and Nevis Football Association will be bringing you live football on its website, www.sknfa.com, with Premier League Live. Without fans in the stadium due to COVID-19 protocols, you can now watch every single Premier League match this season on www.sknfa.com and click on Live TV. Games are shown live on every match day with halftime and post-game shows. It's Premier League Live. Commentary, analysis, action. Never miss a game.
Welcome back, and it's action from Warner Park, match number 11. Village leading Dieppe Eagles 2-1. That's Rams Village Superstars. Dieppe Eagles will have the pass off. You see the man Boston, the goal scorer for Dieppe. I think he hurt his hand in the first half. Went off, got some treatment and came back. He's favouring it now. Referee Malik Leiber is in the centre, checking out everything. And we saw that coming. Number 32 going out. And the man, the other Rogers coming in. That was Bertie. And Rose going out, and another defensive midfielder coming in. Village making 3 changes. Austin is left. Jasani Merritt, who played for Spurs last year, is in, replacing Austin. And the defensive midfielder, it looks a little bit like it's not it's Obina Mbanga. There's an African name, what's Obina Mbanga. Mbanga. Red card. I did not see what happened. No, you would have to relate.
Well, something he had said. Something he said. Al. Something he said to the fourth official. And
the fourth official is Basu. Okay.
So you know. Yes, the fourth official is Basu. And Basu is, don't have much tolerance for.
No nonsense.
So, with superstars, yes, after making so many changes, they may be forced now to make more changes.
Down to 10 men?
They're down to 10 men now. Just as we start the first half, so they would be encouraged by that. No, they have a set piece, and there are 6 players up front. Let's see who will be the target. I'm sure the intended recipient would be Boston. He'll be the focal point. But there are other options. As I said, there are 1, 2, 5 players. There are a cluster of 3 players, and then there are 1 and 2. So just let us see what set piece routine and Dieppe could come up with. They're looking for an equalizer. They have a 1-man advantage and a 1-goal disadvantage. So could they gain parity by getting a goal from this set piece? Play is being held up a bit. The Village Superstars players are in a cluster in midfield. Dieppe players the players are going towards that cluster and eavesdropping and whatever whatever is being said. Now they disperse.
Out is number 32, Carlos 30. In was number 33, Travis Rogers. Substitution number 2, Ramveli Superstars.
Elliot. Obina wins it. Dieppe takes it back. Slides it forward. Fleming. Oh, fancy football to Merritt. Merritt slides it up to Rogers. Rogers one-on-one with Huggins. Huggins tackles cleanly. He's doing a good job all season.
So a triple change, Al.
Yes, I don't think he was happy with Austin at all. We spoke about Bertie with the number of offsides, and then it looked as if Rouse was somewhat under the weather. So Coach Billy Layward went for 3 changes at halftime, making use of the COVID-19 rules.
Would that suggest a change in shape and change in philosophy?
No, it's not. No, just player for player.
Okay.
Number 23, Arnold Fleming.
Ball comes in. Player trying to latch on it. That's Obina. Obina gives it back to Johnson. Johnson goes to the fast side. Shot on goal. Oh, volley. Good volley, but no direction.
Very good volley indeed. He shot that one nicely. Good technique there. Kept the ball down, but direction was poor. And the ball went wide, but very good technique. One-time volley. Got it sweetly. So, very superstars. They're looking to pull away from Dieppe. Dieppe doing very well. Keeping the game alive. Keeping the contest alive. And they have a 1-man advantage.
Lofted drive to no one in particular. Dennis monitors it until it gets past the line, leaves the ball for Johnson. Johnson, big throw, coming forward. Man, looks like Wilkes trying to speed away. Knocks off the boot of Elliott, and he cleans it up and knocks it into touch for throwing to Dieppe.
It's good football by Dieppe.
By this time in the first half, Village had already scored. By this time in the first half, Village had already scored.
Of course, yes. Village had already scored and was on the way for the second goal. But as we said, this has been a remarkable recovery by Dieppe. They're keeping the contest alive, keeping hope alive as they battle out with Village superstars.
Obina. Johnson, he's offside.
I said I'll take a bit of organization, a bit of discipline to be able to get players to move up. They have to be well choreographed to move up in the same time to get to these Village superstars now. Good play there by Village.
This time he's onside. Fakes the cross, then crosses. Keeper comes and takes it easily. Village keeping the pressure on. Travis Rogers trying to latch onto it. He puts it down now, trying to get around the man. Gets around the man eventually, goes to the ground, slides it over, headed goalwards by Rogers. Rogers just couldn't get up enough. Walked away, a bit disappointed.
Yes, he didn't time his leap enough to get up and over the ball and head it downwards. Instead, he was going up when the ball was coming down, and naturally the ball went up and over the crossbar.
But it was a good move, good positional move, in that he faked to go to the near post and then pulled away to the top of the 60-yard box. He got the ball chipped up nicely, but couldn't get on top of it. Here traffic comes again. Rogers shoots. Rogers forces a save 2 times. Hanley, good hands on that occasion.
Very firm, safe pair of hands there, and a good save. Popped the ball up and then took it on the rebound. Very good save indeed from an almost point-blank range by Rogers. Here comes Village superstars again.
Obina.
Wilkes to Johnson.
Johnson going on the corner. Foul.
Village stepping it up now, Al. Village know that the third goal, the fourth goal of this game will be so important. It will be a crucial one. And a yellow card being issued by the referee.
I think it's Huggins. Huggins is the one who's been covering that side all the time.
That's Kedin Huggins, yes. Receiving a yellow card. But Village, as I said, they realize and they recognize that the fourth goal of this game would be the crucial one, because if they equalize, they would have great momentum and they would have great confidence. And Village superstars now looking to pull away, extend the lead by getting an early goal in the second half.
Yeah, it's 8 minutes gone. It will be early in the second half. Rogers chips it up. Oh, tipped over.
Not a very good save again. Ball was going, goal was dipping under the crossbar. Goalkeeper came up and just almost a fingertip save and pushing the ball over the crossbar, conceding a corner kick. So sent Village superstar with another chance for a corner kick again.
Heads go up. Shari all the way back. Trying to put it down, looking for a shot. Big clearance from Cooper. Out to Boston. Boston has company. Cannon. Foot race. Fancy footwork. Passes off. Trying to find Shari now, says Mr. Obina. Intercepts, picks it off, and gives it up. Dieppe. Henderson to the right side. Oh, a lovely change. Cooper is free. Cooper has about 10 yards of space. What can he do with it? He crosses. Trying to find Henderson. Could not. Wilkes instead picks it up, gives it to Johnson. Johnson trying to find Rogers. Rogers and Elliott. Rogers. In fact, I think the ball went out. So says Greenway Brown. Throwing to the Eagles. Phipps. They knocked to the ground.
Referee has managing Dick one. A foul there. I think that foul came from frustration.
Yeah,
Dequan a bit frustrated. He walks away. Although the referee was trying to get his attention to admonish him. He walks away. But they're frustrated with his superstars.
It's better to take the lecture than the card, you know. So I advise him to stand up and listen to the referee.
Yes. So good going by Dieppe. The superstars, as I said, they know the importance of the next goal. The next goal is crucial.
In comes Boston again with his rough play. We spoke about that at halftime. He's showing his body in there, giving those players a rough time.
And that is good.
That's good.
Well, it's illegal, but
according to the players, he's being felt, making them feel him.
Yes, a cynical foul. It's illegal, but it's part of the game. Taking one for the team, as they would say. Slowing down the British superstars move because they love the counter attack. And Boston's showing great work rate, showing great work ethics. I say he's not known for these things, but he's showing it tonight. And he's a powerfully built.
If I could go into the minds of Shaban Boston, a lot of times in security forces, he's been on the bench, being pulled off, and he gets frustrated somewhat easily. Now he's seeing some more playing time in Dieppe. He's showing some good effort. In fact, he didn't start the first game. He played the second game, and now he's starting again in the third game. And he has a goal to his name.
Well, Al, if he can consistently play in this way, he'll be a great boon to Dieppe. Here they are.
He comes, trying to get around the defender. Only partially cleared. Cranston down the right flank, trying to find Phipps. Phipps has a tough job. Needed to call Kim to help him to get that one.
Well, they play with more courage, they're more confidence now, Al.
Yeah, they're trying to go forward, looking at equalizer in numbers, not just Boston alone.
Yes.
Probably sensing that they have a numerical advantage. And Village taking ever so much care to prevent another goal from happening. They're coming forward now. Clearance. Elliott picks it up. Elliott scuffs it. Then slides it in, trying to find Cranston. Cranston over to Paris. Paris goes up, gives it up to Wilkes. Wilkes trying a long ball to Rogers. Huggins is there. Obina picks up the loose ball. Obina. Fancy pass. Finds Wilkes. Wilkes. Rogers is free. Huggins is tracking him. Huggins has to be careful. Muscles him off the ball. Good body this time rather than tackling. Easy win for Huggins. Just put his body in the way between the man and the ball. He didn't allow Rogers to dip in his famous way. Dip and try to go across the body. But here comes Johnson. Speed. Into the box. Johnson comes back. Looking for help. Chips it to the far side. Finds Merritt. Merritt gives it away.
Well, they call Johnson, they call Speedy Johnson, and you could see why.
Oh.
He just left those players in his wake a while ago, those Dieppe players in his wake. Lots of speed. Very good athlete he is.
10-man Village. Obina. Square. Finds Buchanan. Buchanan gives it up to Dieppe. Dieppe trying to free Boston. Boston has it, takes turns, slides it on to Shari. Shari losing out. Big man Fleming. Cooper picks up a loose ball, goes across the box, knocked away by Fleming. By Raheem.
That's a timely intervention there by Raheem, because Dieppe had two players in the box, lurking with intent, ready to pounce. But a very crucial touch there by Raheem to get the ball across the byline and get his players back to defend. But good going by Dieppe. They're sending players forward, which is good. Now they have the courage, now they have the confidence. They have a one-man advantage, a one-goal disadvantage, looking for the equalizer, and they're taking their chances going forward, sending players forward.
They pick it up in the box. Looking to Henderson's getting there, trying to get to one man, trying to get to another player. Golmo Tango stab to Zakis. Zakis spread eagles to his left and grabs it.
Well, I'm sure they're sending some panic to the coaching staff of Village Superstars now because they're looking good. Looking to.
Good overlapping one from Village this time. Enough to break the offside trap. Deflection. Elliott trying to clear the lines. They're taking it on their time, making sure they don't give it away. From left to right, finds Cooper. Good control from Cooper. Then gives it up to Wilkes. Wilkes getting on the players. Paris is no match for him. Gets him on Paris. No help comes and knocked off the boot of. Good play by Paris. Good recovery from the youngster. Tackling time, knocking it off of the boot of Wilkes.
Wilkes was looking to attack the byline and get around the corner, getting past two players, but very good defending. Oh, this is dangerous. This is very dangerous.
Watch a shoot. And the player stands the ground and blocks the ball from that angle. That's Hanley. Point blank range. Sacrifice his body.
I don't think it's really Superstars night tonight. As I said, it was point blank range. But goalkeeper has made some very good saves so far tonight. Boston, they're trying to use his height.
Henderson. Oh, a miss by the goalkeeper. And Henderson couldn't get in. But the ball knocked away. Apparently he fouled the goalkeeper in the process. Ooh.
That was close. That was very close. British Superstars living dangerously at the back. And this is the second consecutive chance for Dieppe in quick succession. So Village Superstars would be getting some
I wonder what the Village fans would have been thinking or saying at that point in time when they realized Zaki's missed and Henderson was going in on the ball. I know they have been arranging watch parties at various points either in the village or over by Spuddy, and I'm sure they were expecting a trouncing, but that's not happening.
Yes, they really
15, 16 minutes, but here they come again. Rogers clearance coming from Hanley. Rogers had to skip away. Runs all the way over for the throw. Wants to take it quickly. Does so now. Finds Wilkes. Wilkes turns and fakes. Wilkes. Paris again. Surprisingly good play from Paris twice just now.
Chance again. Losing his pace, Al.
Obina goes up trying to find Travis. Cameraman flashed that one just now. We saw the light. Here's Elliott. Looks like Elliott. No, that's Payne. Payne going on the left flank. Makes a lot of room. Finds Sharry. Sharry trying to get around Dennis Fleming. Knocks the ball. Asking for a corner. He doesn't get it.
It's a good game. Entertainment value is increasing. There's end-to-end action. They have the confidence now and the courage to go forward. As I've been saying, they have a one-man advantage. And they're looking for an equalizer. So this game is very entertaining. We are expecting it to be a lopsided game, a one-sided game. But Dieppe has proved us otherwise. They really made a remarkable recovery and has made this game an entertaining one. Competitive one. Player goes down and stays down. Referee now goes over, indicates that he needs some help from the medics. And yes, so good to remind you that it's 2-1 in favor of Village Superstars. 2-1, and we're in the 63rd minute. We're in the 63rd minute. So
64th.
In the
65th minute now.
60,
we draw your attention to the top left within the first 12 minutes of play.
And that itself represents, I said, a remarkable recovery, remarkable comeback from Dieppe. At one point, it seemed inevitable that they'll be getting a trouncing, but they made a very good comeback, defended well, and also pulled one back.
We're anticipating a big matchup next game. Purple Nation versus the Red Nation. As we see an easy ball there for Zakic to grab. What do you want to make of that game coming up? Where would your money lie? Your town or Saddlers?
Well, that promises
if you were a betting man.
Well, Saddlers, they're in great form. They are in great form. They're on top of the table right now. They have scored some 12, well, 4 in the first against Olwood and 8 against 8 against Dieppe. So 12 goals so far. They conceded 2. So they're in great form, and I'm sure they'll be looking to pick up at least a point from Newtown.
At least a point, or are they going to win? What are you saying?
Well, I don't think they will lose the game. I'm fancying them to take in full 3 points, but Newtown is still a good team. A big club and a good team.
A big club with some new faces as well. They had about 5 relatively new players in their starting lineup last game. That defeated Bath just 1-0.
Yes.
But the action back here as time is ticking away, giving Dieppe more and more hope. Waiting 66 minutes, it's still 2-1.
And we can see Billy in his technical area, the Billy
He's
superstars.
getting concerned.
Yeah, he's getting concerned. You could see it from his body language, and he's getting vocal.
Wilkes looking to break on the left side. Stops. Frees the man down the left side. That's Johnson. He's still onside. Johnson can cross. He does so now. Hanley has an easy long barrel take. Sharry was injured. Back on now. Finds a square pass to Phipps. Phipps. Long ball up to the centre forward channel. Only Fleming is there. Zakish takes it over. Raheem. Johnson. Obina. Back to Raheem Francis. Francis. Can't find space. Johnson, Francis, interchange it. Goes all the way back to Zakish. Johnson. Big ball upfield. Eagles there. Trying to find Sharry or Boston combination. No. Buchanan gets it. Buchanan chips it. Merritt is speeding away. Merritt is getting around. No, a big mistake here by the keeper. That's just enough time and space to recover. As Elliot was there monitoring it as well.
It was a smart play tool because he realized that had he cleared the ball, it
might have ricocheted. Yeah.
Exactly.
Here comes Dieppe. Play broken up by Francis. He has it still. He's nicked. Advantage played. He chips it forward. Trying to find Rogers. Rogers is onside. Rogers trying to get around the man. Help comes in the form of Paris. Paris knocks it away.
Yes, Paris going for safety first. Although there was a player there, he really should have kept his cool and passed the ball, but he went for safety first, get the ball over the touchline, and giving Village Superstars a throw-in.
It looks as if Johnson, who's taking the throw now, has gone back to the left back position to replace Ardell. They're clearing the lines quickly, hoping for a one-on-one with Boston and Fleming. Fleming knocked it away. Now waits for help. Again, Boston gets the throw-in. Boston, the Cruyff turn, goes up to Cranston. Cranston muscled off the ball. Henderson opens the player, Village gets the foul.
It's good to see they're competing so well. As I said, the Village Superstars, the losing finalists from last year, the newly promoted team. You don't want the games to be foregone conclusion, Al. As we saw last night, Olwood taking a big 3 points from a big team. I suppose will be considered one of the big 6 as they made the Super 6. Here comes Village Superstars. This could be dangerous. It could be dangerous.
Gets away from him. Margaret turns one way, turns the next way, going to the acute angle, cannot get a purchase on it. Sends it over, headed away by Dieppe. As far as Merit tries a shot. Hanley is there. Easy ball for Hanley.
Well, Margaret took a very long time before he could pull that trigger. And eventually, the Dieppe players were able to come back and help in the defense. So, very good going by Dieppe.
It fizzles out into nothing after he tried too much on the ball.
Yeah, too many touches inside the box. All he had help, he had options. The Superstars making their fourth sub. And remember, they have a one-man. They have a one-man disadvantage. Player was recorded.
Looks like trigger. Comes in. Oh no, Samani Williams. Another young player. Village. Posting off another young player. Samani Williams. Francis. Reinforced back. To Zakish. Zakish. Rolls it over to Fleming. Fleming. Square. Bacana. Straight forward. Travis. Under pressure. Ball knocked away from him. Oh, it's a foul. Now they come forward with Rogers. Rogers goes inside the shot. The goal is there. It's there. Number 3 for Village. Finally. In fact, the youngster who just came on, it looked like his first touch. What a touch. Into the back of the net.
Watch a touch in there. And it was coming with that high back line. And Kamari Rogers using his space, using his skill, getting behind the defense and getting the ball one time across the face of the goal. And there was the youngster there with a one-time tap in. A very good play indeed. Typical Bill Superstars move. Beautiful move. A great finish, great goal. Absolutely brilliant stuff by Village Superstars. Now they're looking to pull away. Let's see how Dieppe is going to respond. Dieppe should not be despondent. They should not be despondent. They should make sure they don't lose too big. Do some damage control. But that goal was a crucial goal. Very crucial goal indeed.
Here he comes again, Samani Williams. Picks up the second touch, goes back to Johnson. Johnson trying to slide into Merritt. Huggins gets a bit of him on 2 attempts. That can only push it out to Francis. Francis goes to the right side. Elliott picks it off. Elliott running over his own ball, falling. I think he got a soft foul. Chips it forward. Boston can turn. Boston is offside.
Not a good move by Dieppe, sorry, but good work by Boston. But Village Superstars defended. Boston is really in the mood. Shows great work ethic and great work rate tonight. Didn't shirk his responsibility. And here comes Village Superstars. They're looking now to put this game away. 3 goals to 1.
Oh, it could be 4 now. No, Rogers rubbed up the ball by Payne.
We'll have to be very careful. They don't want the scoreline to be. They want it to remain a respectable one, even if they go on to lose the game. They like this scoreline to be a respectable one. 3 goals to 1, sound better. Here comes Village Superstars again, and this time miscommunication between goalkeeper and defender. Not taking any chance at all. Clearing the ball. conceding the corner. Is it going to be a corner?
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, but that's what it got twice.
Well, very interesting. The Dieppe player went all the way to the corner flag to place the ball at the corner flag when he should be back defending.
But I think he realized he had time because no Village player was really close. So now they're going to defend the corner. Numbers in the box. They get it too. Shari, who comes back all the way to defend. Trying to go upfield. Partially blocked. Henderson takes over. Sends it up to Boston. Boston shields. Boston turns. Boston is sandwich. Gets the throwing though. Up to Shari quickly. Shari. Henderson. Henderson going all the way. Eventually, Cranston loses out. Johnson, who fell back into the defensive line on the departure of Mr. Ardell Fleming, is fouled on that occasion. He's on the ground. Feeling a bit of pain, I guess. He's going to be okay. He's up now.
Very good work by Johnson, providing some width. Playing maybe as a fullback, he's providing some defensive duties and he's making some weights going forward. And he's a speedy player, so he can cover some grounds in no time at all. And he's doing a very good job for Village Superstars. He's providing great width. A natural left-footed player. Here is Village Superstars. 3 goals to 1.
They go forward. The man is onside. The man is going to the goal. Hanley comes out and tackles. Tackles well.
Very good goalkeeping. Dieppe now looking to build from the back. Ball played over the top to Boston.
Oh, Boston gets it too. Boston come on the keeper. Boston gets around the keeper. The keeper stuck out the boot just in time. And Boston is claiming that he handled the ball. Very disappointed. And he's still demonstrating. We'll probably have to look back at that.
Watch a chance.
Apparently he thought he had gotten on him and he's now claiming that the keeper used his hands to get the ball off his feet and he was out the box.
Well, watch a miss there. Boston again, time is run very well, using his speed. I say he's a natural athlete, got behind the defense, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, almost got around the goalkeeper. Stood there appealing for something illegal, but here comes Village Superstars. They're hungry. They need to extend the lead. 3 goals to 1. It is still.
Henderson is clearing. Ball knocked away. Player couldn't control it. High foot, as we would say. Foul on Village Superstars.
The Village Superstars showing the quality. They're playing with 10 men. Let's say the player was red carded very early in the second half. And they played well. They kept the patience after being frustrated very much by Dieppe.
It'll be interesting to look back and see what was Boston's actual claim. But he appeared very disappointed that the player got the ball and the manner in which the player got the ball from him. Here comes Village. This plays onside. That's Rogers. Rogers turns his man smartly. He puts him on the ground. Looking for a shot. Turns that inside. Stabs that goal. And the ball just goes past the eastern upright.
Now they have the comfort. Now they have the comfort of the third goal, Al. Now they have the comfort of a 2-goal lead. They're sending more players forward. This is their typical game. They love to go forward. They love hunting in a pack. Send players forward. Look at. They're now looking. Well, good defense there by Dieppe.
Henderson trying to go forward. Trying to find Phipps. Phipps battling, trying to find Boston. Number of defenders get involved. Crowd him out. Johnson. Twists one way, turns the next way, finds Abina. Abina is challenged by Shari. Hands it off. Buchanan. Trying to turn his man smartly on the far side. It's Rogers. Rogers getting away. He's famous for that. Rogers puts it across the box, but this time no one is there.
They really have to be very careful because they continue to play the high line, and this is exactly what Village Superstars like. Now that they have the extra goal, they're taking the chances. As I said, they'll be sending players. We're now seeing a substitution. Al.
And number 17 coming out. That's Buchanan. And Tikwan Daly, yet another Kwan, is coming into the play. Robust defender in the youth leagues, making his way up to the senior leagues. Probably making his debut. I think it's the first time he playing for Village. Whenever Village needed a right back, the other young national defender played in that position. Now we're saying Tikwan Daly.
Number 25, Tikwan Daly in the 85th minute. Substitution number 5, Young Village Superstars.
So Village Superstars using up the full complement of substitution, using the 5 substitution.
Well, the youngster will have a run out for about 10 minutes. He came on in about the 80th minute in the right back position. As we see, man looks like Elliott is down. Jenny Pine giving attention now.
They should be proud of their performance, Al. Village Superstars quality just coming out tonight. They were down 1 man. They were able to extend the lead. They performed very well indeed. As I said, it was a comeback. They didn't panic after being down 2 goals in first 10 minutes of the game, being down 2 goals. They didn't panic. They kept their cool.
Meanwhile, we see Tijan Keynes coming in for Cooper. A last minute change by Dieppe. And that looked very stiff-legged by Cooper. It looked like his hamstring is pulling up. As being helped off the field now. Why didn't they hold for the change? Seeing that Cooper may not be able to continue. They have other changes, maybe. They get the free kick now. Ball knocked away. Travis Rogers, Daly, Rogers, Merritt. The other Rogers, Kimari, trying to find Merritt. No. Huggins finds out what he's planning to do.
That was 6 and 3 just to
Boston. Looks slightly outside, but got away with it. Picks up the ball again. He goes back for help this time. Finds Payne. Payne turns on the inside. Finds Huggins. Huggins. Back to Payne. Payne back to Huggins. Being robbed of the ball. This could be dangerous. This is Rogers. Kimari. Oh, and this time his first touch let him down. Excellent first touch to score a ball. I think he's entered the history books as well. On in the 71st minute, scoring in the 72nd minute. And just now in the 84th minute he had a chance but missed it.
They will have to be very careful. They don't want the scoreline to. They want the scoreline to be a respectable one. They have played well. It's now 3 goals to 1, but Village, they are still hungry for goals. Village would like to score more goals, and they're looking. Here they are again.
Coming forward with Samani Williams. He looks up for help. Doesn't control. Goes to the ground. The ball knocked away by Dieppe. Ball being won and lost. Trying to make some progress down the flank. They try it in for Kimari. Kimari, a nice back heel to Johnson. Johnson crossing to the far side. Merritt knocks it down. Williams again just over the crossbar. Excellent attempt by the youngster.
Very good attempt indeed. Showing a very good technique there.
Just should have waited a little bit more.
Yes, ball bouncing, kept it down, not enough. And very good technique indeed. Connected it very nicely. So, Village Superstars continue to lead 3 goals to 1.
Shari, Phipps, Boston. Francis knocks away. A little bit of pain. Here comes Village. Try to clear the lines. Pass to Henderson on the far side. All alone. Henderson controls. Henderson trying to go inside. Comes back by the time. And 3 players converge on him. And he cannot get the cross in. Boston is disappointed. Keynes is disappointed. They all show their displeasure. Breaking away in the counter-attack is Williams. Samani Williams holds it up. Then goes on the inside back to Merritt. Merritt has problems in controlling. But has a lot of space. Recovers. Fleming. Over to Daly. Daly into Merritt. Merritt slides it over to Rogers. Clearance coming from Huggins. First clearance. Gets it by the ball. Gets back the ball. Second clearance. Village wins it. Obina. Williams. Slides it through to Travis. Travis shoots. Blocked by the feet of the keeper. Good save.
Yes, another good save by the goalkeeper. He's really he's a candidate for man of the match. He has made some very good saves. Kept Dieppe scoreline to a respectable one. Village Superstars, I said, they're very ruthless and they love to score goals. They're looking to score more goals. All the way just to maybe 5 minutes or so before the 90s finish. But Village Superstars continue to make the raids on goals.
Here they come again. Village looking for a fourth. Partial clearance. Put down. Then they clear. Only as far as Speedy Johnson. Johnson looking to get the one into the box. Shawi came all the way back. In fact, the ball remained inside, hit the flag. And there was a cat and mouse game for it. The whistle goes, plays down. There's another substitution going on. Julio Elliott couldn't continue. He was the injured player who went off. And Todd Villawans came in for him. Defender, I hope. So he'll do just as good a job as Elliott was doing.
Well, we're not far away from the 90 minutes, so we can surely say now that the inevitable outcome of this game would be a Village Superstars victory. We're not too far from that.
It's a strange fixture, this, because I'm seeing that in this game, Dieppe Eagles is actually playing their 3rd match, and some teams have not played their 2nd matches yet. And Sadler's about to play their 3rd as well, and teams like Cairn has only played 1. This is Village's 2nd. So Sadler's United coming up against Newtown. Both teams playing their 2nd match. But Dieppe Eagles, I think it's because they're trying to squeeze in a match, an extra day in the week, to get the fixtures ended in time. The 2021 fixtures ended in time. So it might just be a pattern throughout the entire season and spread it across the teams. Shari, meanwhile, trying to go down the right flank. Johnson showing his defensive skills. Dieppe finding a talisman. Shot on goal. Difficulty for Zakish. He scrambled it away though. And that was Boston. Oh, tackle coming in. I don't think the referee's happy that one. It went through the ball.
Very lucky to get away without at least a card. Just a verbal warning to him.
Hanley clearing the lines. Johnson. 3 minutes extra. 3 minutes extra. What can Dieppe do? They go forward. Keynes, Henderson trying to find Phipps. They come forward. Merritt. Williams. Play broken by Dieppe. They go forward trying to find Phipps. Phipps gets it back, flicks it over to Henderson. A number of persons are there. That's the Village defense. Johnson fouled. And the young man Henderson is going to get himself a yellow card for kicking out the ball.
Oh. That's very careless indeed.
His yellow card, he's going to regret it later on in the season if that accumulates.
Very careless indeed, and you can see he's disappointed. He's disappointed in himself knowing that he unnecessarily picked up a card.
Daly slides it into Travis. Rogers is onside. Takes it down, just slides it, trying to find Johnson. Johnson shoots a goal, blocked by Hanley, and Hanley picks up the ricochet. Having a good game is Hanley. Made some important saves.
Very much so. They say he's a very big candidate for man of the match. He's really have made some very good saves. He was really being worked tonight. Unlike the Village Superstars keeper, who would have been unemployed for part of the game. But here, he's now calling to action. Picks up the ball now and going to hold, overarms it to a player as they look to go forward. With just 3 minutes, with about 2 minutes away from the final whistle. We had 3 minutes of added on time for stoppages.
You may be less than that now.
Yes, yeah.
Any moment now?
Any moment now we can get the final whistle.
Here they come. Village has one more chance. Johnson pushing and running. Johnson getting away. But no, Huggins comes across and cuts it out. Rolls out to Paris. Paris upfield to Boston. Boston trying to flick on to Henderson. He gets it back. He's fighting for it. Gets away is Boston. Boston speeding into the box on the right hand side. Looking to cross. Cross does so now. Players, ball in 2 players. Phipps gets it out as Keynes. He tries a thing. Ball slides away from him and goes into touch for a goal kick to Village Superstars.
As I said, the inevitable outcome will be a victory for Village Superstars. But Dieppe could take some positive from this game, Al. They've kept themselves in the game for a long time. Very long time. Here goes the final whistle.
Yes, with the score on Village 3, Dieppe Eagles 1. Village had a man down at halftime, the second half, sorry. And they eventually came away with an extra goal from the first half to make it 3-1. With that, we go to Master Control and we'll be back with you shortly.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports, all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
For 2021, Smart Electronics is giving you the best deals you can ever imagine. From January 1st until April 30th, you will get the best deals in the entire federation. Plus, that's not all. Get extra special deals on Valentine's Day on all items store-wide, such as cell phones, 85 inches smart TVs, laptops, washing machines, refrigerators, AC units, small appliances, and much more. Visit us. We're located at Port Zante, opposite the food court, or call us at 466-4271. This promotion is valid until April 30th. Terms and conditions apply.
Caribana on Liverpool Row is your anything you want store in St. Kitts. They have a wide variety of just about everything. Ladies and men's clothing, shoes, children's clothing, toys, housewares of all kinds, small appliances like clothes heaters, microwaves, electric kettles and more, cosmetics, perfumes, cosmetic jewelry and much, much more. Their prices are unbeatable and customer service is second to none. Shop at Caribana on Liverpool Row Bastair. Call 465-1745. At Caribana, find value supplies at great prices.
It's the new and improved SKN Newsline Android mobile app. With the SKN Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SKN Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SKN Newsline, and download the app today. The SKN Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
Strictly Sports is back! Strictly Sports is back! And better than ever! The website that brings you all kind of sports. No rumors, no nigger business, just sports. Log on to www.getstrictlysports.com. That's GETStrictlysports.com and get articles, features, videos. Sports is back! Strictly Sports is back! And better than ever! The website that brings you all kind of sports. No rumors, no nigger business, just sports. Log on to www.getstrictlysports.com. That's GETStrictlysports.com and get articles, features, videos, and photos. Local, regional, and international stories. And don't forget to check out our online sports store.
It is little right now, but in time it will get hugely.
And we have lots of room for you advertisers. And advertising is free right now. You heard me right. Free. Just call 762-3134 for more information. This is good. This is good. If I miss the game, all I got to do is log on and everything right there. Strictly Sports is back.
Well, it's the end of the game. Village won 3 goals to 1. And we are preparing for the second game, which is Saddlers versus Jewtown. Before we do so, we had the man, LaShawn Dixon, looking at the entire game. I think he was expecting the floodgates to open, but that did not happen. It was a modest 3-1 victory. Sean, what do you thought of the game?
Well, for me, it looks like Village Superstars, they packed their bags in the dark because they definitely forgot their shooting boots, because the amount of opportunities they created, they could have easily blown the Dieppe Eagles out of the water here, but eventually they got the job done. They got the important 3 points, and they move on to the next opponent. That's most important. But for Dieppe, they fought, they stayed with it. They could have easily put down their heads after going down 2-0 in the first 10 minutes, and they stuck to it. They gave Village a run for their money, especially in the second half. They kept them at bay for a long time, but until when the third goal came, we all knew that it was game over then.
We saw 2 different performances from Dieppe, and I want you to comment on them. When they played against St. Paul's, again they were compact, they were tight, they made it very difficult for St. Paul's to score. They came here again tonight with Village. Again, they recovered after 2 early goals, became compact, very defensive, and probed forward with a bit of counter-attack. But again, Saddlers was open-ended. They're going after Saddlers, open-head football, and Saddlers made them pay. Why would you want to change your style?
Exactly. You did very well against the defending champions. You kept them at bay for 80 minutes. Coming up against Saddlers, I think the approach should have been the same. Try to keep them at bay for as long as possible, and hopefully you might have gotten something. But and today again you kept Village at bay for long periods of the game. You should be aiming to get that done, but in the end the approach failed. Sometimes when we have to let coaches make the decision, let them make the errors, because when they do work, we say they're geniuses, but
well, let's talk about one genius move. The introduction of Samani Williams in the 71st minute.
Yes, and he made the coach like a genius, because, as he said, with his very first touch, he put the ball into the back of the net, and you can't start a game much better than that.
Super sub.
Yes,
Super sub.
so.
But let's also be a fly in the wall in the Village Superstars camp. You're winning 3-1 against the Eagles. Do you think they are satisfied, or is it just a hollow victory?
No, because as I said, they didn't have their shooting boots on this evening. They should have gotten a lot more. It could have been easily 6-7 goals in the amount of chances they created. Kimari Rogers, for example, he created chance after chance, and they just won't finish. Carlos Bertie had opportunity after opportunity in the first half, and he just didn't finish them. So they wouldn't be too displeased with the performance, but there were some areas that they would know they'd have to work on.
I can't help but comment again on Saddlers, because Saddlers won two games. Village won 2 games. No, Village didn't win 2 games. Sorry, Village drew 1 and then 1-1. And now Saddlers is playing again. So their one is going to be lead. If they win tonight, they'll be leading the tables by far.
Yes, and it will be a good start for them. It's already a good start for them, considering the amount of goals they scored and how good they've looked against the opposition they've played thus far. Tonight they have a bit of a step up in opposition. Newtown team looking to bounce back after disappointment last season, although they had a 1-0 victory over Bath in the first game. They'll be looking to build on that. So it'll be a tougher opponent tonight for Saddlers, but the way they started the season, they have to be confident, they have to be gunning and licking their lips to get out there again.
Well, it's a confident Saddlers team coming against a new look, new hopes, new aspirations, Newtown team coming up next. But the game just gone by was Dieppe Eagles versus Village Superstars. We just want to go on a few more issues to discuss before we go back to Master Control. One very big concern is that of the injury of Julio Elliott, a stalwart in the Dieppe defense.
Yes, it will be a big miss, because we saw, especially in the first half, the amount of recoveries he had, and he saved them on a few occasions. So that would be a big miss for them. So hopefully they have the strength in depth to come and replace him in the meantime, and hopefully he won't be out for long for Dieppe's sake.
Let me put you on the spot and ask you, if you had to give a man of the match, as we were doing last last season, who would you give? Would it be from the winning team or would it be from the losing team?
Well, you have to give it from the losing team, from the winning team. Sorry. To be fair, this evening, I thought Kimari was good for the most part. He for me would have been an option for man of the match. Also, what's his name?
Johnson. Johnson,
yes, Johnson, the left back for Rams British Superstars. He too would be in the reckoning, and also the Wilkes for his play before he was substituted.
And to end on a not so pleasant note, the red card. What happened?
I don't know. I don't think it was from a footballing play. I don't think it was from a footballing play, but I'm still confused as to what went on there for the red card to be given to Adel Fleming just even before the whistle had gone for the second half, start of the second half.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't get the rationale behind his thinking to pick up that red card. We were still in the mud as to what exactly happened, but the referees wouldn't have given a red card unless it was something significant enough to warrant one.
Well, I can tell you that everybody knows that Basso is a tough character, and you don't mess around Basso. They have their rights. Leave them with their rights in controlling the game, and you think about the playing of the football. Unfortunate, but Village finished the game with 10 men, but won nonetheless 3 goals to 1.